think today people who've stayed longer in jobs are more freaked out about starting business than anybody. And we actually have the other extreme where they haven't finished their graduation, but they want to start something. So we have a mixed group of people. Who are you addressing? Who are you talking to?
So let me tell you the overarching solution that I feel might make sense. And the problem I explained. And the solution, actually, I looked into our present day economics and present day countries. And if I think about it, Scandinavian countries are probably the best examples, which are capitalistic in nature, but have still very high equality of income and very high social justice prevailing, right? And honestly, the reason is also very evident. And the reason is that most of the wealth in Scandinavian countries has been created by cooperatives, farmer cooperatives and stuff. So I started thinking, how do we bring that concept and build it into present day companies, right? I've been exploring this idea for quite a few years now, and I thought of doing a crypto based ride hailing startup, which was also trying to bring the cooperative elements into the fold and try to build a company on that way. But I think there are a lot of technical issues in crypto. So let me explain my potential solution, which has basically three pillars, right? The idea is to create cooperative like companies, which are essentially driven by technology, but are providing almost all type of services to people. So I'll give you an example later on, but here are the three pillars, right? So think of it like this way. Think of a company like Uber, right? A ride hailing or a food delivery company. It's a very local company in the terms of the services it provides, but it's a very global company
Yeah.
because the whole management, everything is top down. And the second part is what we want to change. So what are the three pillars that such companies would essentially need, right? Number one is technology. There's a lot of technology that goes into running an on-demand company, be it a food delivery company, be it a home services company, be it a ride-hailing company. And luckily, my company is essentially in that piece only for over 10 years now. We power anywhere from McDonald's to a small mom and pop shop with that technology. So technology is the sorted kind of done deal for us, right? We know, understand how it works. It's easy for us, right? Number two is training, right? We want to do it not in a top down fashion, but in a bottom up fashion. So example would be an entrepreneur sitting in a very small town of say a few thousand people running a small food delivery company there. That person would need training, right? Would need training in operations, would need training in marketing, would need training in running technology and a lot of things, right? So for that, we're starting our virtual school called Delta School. We started this
Excellent.
pre-COVID, it worked well,
Hmm.
and then we had to shut it down because of COVID. So now 1st of April, we'll be starting Delta School, and that is going to be the second. The idea is to create a wave of entrepreneurs who are working in their small towns and cities. They don't have to move to a bigger city to build a company or find a job. So the final thing that we need in this puzzle is brands. So the solution to that is we are not going to be able to build these brands ourselves, but we
Yep.
want to find brands that are already existing in a small market. We take them and we try to take them global by turning them into these cooperatives. I'll give you a simple example. Think of a company, let's say, working in a small town or one city in a country like India. We take that company and get that company to be run like a cooperative. So they'll be launched in every other city wherever possible and will be owned by an entrepreneur in that city. So what we will do is, as we go along, we'll actually give you more examples so that you guys understand, anybody wants to do it, somebody who might want to do it, etc. We can get all the help we need. And also we'll get you more success stories, we'll get you more in-depth kind of knowledge. You already are doing this, right, in more of a open-ended format. So selling software to enterprise doesn't really motivate me as much as, let's say, getting an entrepreneur to
Yeah.
start something in a small village. So because of that, I've been doing it for quite some time, many years now, but
Yeah.
now I'm formalizing it and really putting all my energy behind this. So we'll call this initiative as Jari. The full form is just a random initiative. The idea is I want to put my time into something where I can work for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years and not feel like it is work
Yeah.
and create a lot of impact. And I hope this is going to have some good impact. And yeah, let's see how the journey goes. We'll start bringing you more examples and more step by step things for people if they
Yeah.
want to do it, and updates on what we are doing.
Yeah.
So
Sounds
yeah,
good.
that's pretty much it.